pitching for a job. Sometimes I spend up to an hour. It's crazy, I know. But that hour consists of pitching, reaching out on LinkedIn, reaching out on email, or reaching out on other socials, right? Until I ended it with, I just put 5 and I put, I am Messiah. And I know you asked for one personalized line, but I wrote 5 just to show how much I want to help your business succeed. I'd love to write first lines and cold emails to your list of leads, and I'd love to start as soon as possible. I look forward to hearing from you. See how straightforward this was, right? Now, I did reach out to him on LinkedIn, and then he connected with me on LinkedIn. Hi, Nightic. I put a first line. I love your mission at Design Big, and I hope you get to 20k per month soon. The amazing thing about this was I actually worked with Design Big till we hit 40k per month. That's double of this actually. And when I met them, I think they were at 2-3k per month. So their goal, the long term, was 20k per month. We actually ended up getting to 40, which is amazing, right? I'm Messiah, and while you asked for one, I wrote 5 super personalized lines on your Upwork job post. I'm inspired by your achievements and would love to earn and learn from you. I hope to hear from you soon. And then he replied, thanks for the kind note and extra effort, Messiah. Definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Back to you on Upwork soon. I saw that job, that was 2 years ago. I told you, I still worked with Nightic this January. That is just how it is, right? Moving forward. Copywriter for a marketing company. We're an industry, need to hire 15 freelancers. We're an industry leading performance marketing company that creates content. So this one, they needed to hire a copywriter. I pitched for the job. This is what they preferred. I pitched for the job. They said the purpose of these 3 questions. Okay, they asked the purpose of these 3 questions is to evaluate your basic copywriting skills and knowledge. Your answers will never be published or used in any way. Please do not copy or paraphrase your answers from another site. Plagiarized work will result in immediate rejection. I used this exact same strategy that I used for, you understand? I think I used this for either Shaka Fuchs or something. I said, I put this. Now, they don't invite me to this job, right? So I put my testimonial first, which is also something you can try. Put testimonial first, bam. They actually invited me. Bojana, thanks for the invite. The testimonial I shared above is a snippet of a 280 words. So I use this thing. Review I got from Invicci. Since our first project, Imad Khalid and I have built a solid and long-term. And then I went into making it more personalized to them. I also have a firm grip on SEO best practices and keyword research by working with Surprise and SEO. Actually, I use this part. I'd love to build a long-term and ongoing relationship with your marketing company, not just to earn and help you earn, but to learn too. Not to toot my own on, but be a great addition to your company. Again, thanks for the invite. So you see now I've started putting in more of what I've been using before. You understand? I've started tweaking it. So this was Bojana, and I reached out to her on LinkedIn. So I put, here is my portfolio filled with content I worked on this year, including tech and cybersecurity topics. They are all arranged according to the type of posts and niches, so navigating your way around them should be relatively easy. Imagine you're writing a landing page for a leading VPN company. So she said this. These were the questions she asked. What are the most important elements to include on the landing page? So I said, from my experience, running a VPN can be a highly profitable business. Hence why many companies offer the service. I actually don't know this. I just want to go and research it, right? So I said the first important element I will include is a differentiator. Something that shows this VPN company isn't just a bunch of servers. Blah, blah. So I actually just researched this, to be very honest with you. And then I said the second element I'll add is competitive pricing. The third I'll add is cookie cutter. I also add cookie cutter features/benefits, but this time backed by research and written in words the users want to hear. Other elements include, and I just put this. Now imagine you are writing a landing page to promote your own copywriting services. Please list 3 concise and convincing reasons why the reader should hire you. And I have the track record to prove that I'll treat your business like it's mine. Your success is my success and I work like it. I'm great at my job. All you have to do is tell me what to do and I'll do it. I go overboard sometimes and do it better than you expect. But none of my clients ever complain about that. That's just me being bragging, right? Deadlines are important to you as they are to me. But I also know that good work takes time. So I never promise 24-hour deliveries, but I always submit online. This is me telling you, see, I will not write your copy in 2 days. I will not write your copy in 1 day. I will take my time, but I will deliver the best work. And when I tell you I will submit, I will submit. And then they asked basic questions, blah, blah, blah. What relevant copywriting? I answered all those. And I also connected with her on LinkedIn. Hi, Bojana, how are you doing? You sent me an invite on Upwork for your copywriter for a marketing company job. Thank you. I pitched already, but just thought to connect with you here. Go the extra mile to show how much I want the job. Again, thanks for the invite. If I'm not wrong, I also sent her an email. And what did I do? I got the job. Moving on, write out your personalized emails. We're sending cold emails to prospects. I think I've added this already. Okay, this is for Max Wedberg. So, Max Wedberg. Now, he did not even ask to write a personalized line to him. But what did I do? I wrote 4, even though he did not even ask for any. right? I just read the first few chapters of The Edge, and it's mind-blowing. I think I'm about to spend the next 2 hours watching Collateral, which was something I talked about in the Edge. So I wrote 4 personalized lines, which I'm still going to teach you now. Even though you're not hiring for personalized line, your job needs to start. You need to start with a personalized line. It is the new framework. You understand? It is the framework I'm going to be teaching you, and I'm also going to be showing you how to do this, which is amazing, right? This has made me over $25,000, if I am not wrong. Over $25,000 writing personalized lines, if not almost $30,000 inside. And if I'm counting outside Upwork, that has made me over $30,000 writing personalized lines. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you're a writer, or if you just want to add it to your skills, then it's a perfect addition to your skills. So I wrote 4 personalized lines, and I said, I'm Isaiah, and I'd love to write genuine and actually research personalized compliments to close the deal with your prospects, and I'd love to start as soon as possible. I look forward to hearing from you. And then I put PS, and I attached a sheet with 30 first lines I wrote for a cold email agency in the US. And I got that job. Now, Jaden Easton. Greetings from Jaden Easton. My company is building a cold email outreach division, and we require talented first-line writers. First-line writer studies, elite, blah, blah. Example, poor example. If you do not answer the screening questions, you will not be considered. So what did I do? I pitched for the job, right? And I put how many? I just put I Jaden first line, I Jaden another first line, I Jaden another first line, hello Jaden, I'm Isaiah. And while I plan to write personalized lines to the leads in your screen, so he put a screening where he said write first lines to these 3 people. So I wrote first lines to those 3 people, and I also wrote to him. You understand? In your screen, I thought to write 3 about you first, just to show how much I want to help your company succeed. I'd love to fill the ranks of your cold email outreach division, and I'd love to start as soon as possible. I look forward to hearing from you, Ekaite Messiah. P.S. Here is proof of why I'm a talented first-line writer. Last week, I got a $500 bonus from a growth agency. I helped close a $35,000 client. We got many positive responses, but it only takes 1 client at a go, so the others paid for a consultation instead. I managed, and I put this blah blah. So this is me just telling him, okay, this is why I'm talented, because I am great at what I do. And then I answered, I have multiple blah blah blah. So this is just me. And then I also, this screening that I put, I also wrote hello London. I checked out all your clients' means, and they were terrific. From how you helped Sophie hit a record $80,000 month to Jordan's 100K record. So I put first lines because these were the screening questions I asked, right? And I put on average I write 10 first lines per hour. And I sent him an email, which also got me the job, right? Hello Jaden, I love your story from how you started, blah blah blah. I don't even think this was one of the first lines I wrote. Maybe it was. You can check. My name is Messiah, and I know I wasn't invited. Okay, yeah, the amazing thing about this was an invite-only job. And that's just crazy. This was an invite-only job, and that is telling you, if you are not invited, please do not pitch. Or like Upwork is, over 100 people pitch regardless, right? This was an invite-only job, and I pitched for it, and I got it back then. An invite-only job, you could pitch for it regardless. I think now they are doing it that unless you are invited, you can never pitch for the job. I'm not very sure about that, although. So I reached out to him. I know I wasn't invited, so I thought I'd go the extra mile to make sure I get noticed. I've written over 10,000 personalized lines for cold email agencies and businesses. I effectively laid the groundwork. Blah blah blah. This month I wrote him an email. I sent it, and what did I do? I got the job. And agent has paid me over $20,000 because we worked a few months on first lines, and after that we worked on a lot of other things. And I am still with them. I am still with clients and community till now, right? I have earned my stay. Now, this is the 15th job proposal and job post and cover letter I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, this one is a bit different, right? This person this was posted 4 months ago. This was also invite only. Was I invited? Okay, yes, I was invited to this one. Chief Marketing Officer position for e-commerce startup. Long-term applicants only. Now this was perfect, and it came at a perfect time because I was already going into marketing, and I was looking for way better roles. So right now I'm actually working as the Chief Operating Officer of Ecoternatives. I started as the Chief Marketing Officer. Now they operate. So I run an online store that sells plastic-free, eco-friendly home products such as blah blah blah. I started this 3 years ago, but I've really been selling online for just 1 year now. My team currently consists of, tell me what this team consists of. I need someone to help manage these teams and be someone I can rely on handing off tasks to. This is a startup, so you need to be someone who can understand the big picture and work to get us there without being told what to do. Some tasks of yours might include, and they put some tasks. So now what did I do? I reached out to the guy. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, yeah, so and because these tasks are so important, it is important for you to be able to write persuasive and professional copy, be able to speak fluent English, be personal, and be able to work with a team and communicate well, negotiate with suppliers, be hardworking and entrepreneur, be creative, blah blah blah. Knowing Shopify is a plus as well. Looking forward to meeting you, Aiden. So what did I do here? Now I knew I was not qualified for the role. So what did I do? I started with everything I did not have. I said, "Hi Aiden," and I wrote the first line to him. So now, was I invited for this job? I'm not even sure anymore. I don't think I was. But let's keep on going, right? It doesn't matter. So I wrote, and I didn't ask for a first line. This guy it has nothing to do with first line. But I still wrote a first line to him. Like I told you, we are writing first lines now. The framework I'm going to be sharing with you is going to start with the first line. And then if you have a testimonial, it's going to go into a testimonial. But it's going to start with the first line. So Aiden, I think it's terrific that you started Ecotendencies at 19. And your growth from a solo entrepreneur to a thriving team generating $110,000 in sales within 9 months of active business is very impressive. So and I went on. Now I will be honest. Just like Ainsley, who was his former COO, when she started, I don't know much about plastic pollution. I'm very aware of the problem, no doubt. This is me just being very honest, but only because of a few videos I've watched showing turtles getting caught in plastic. However, I am a quick and avid learner, and after a few weeks of Plastic This Big Business That, I'm sure I'll be hooked. Now, why I put Plastic This Big Business That was because that was something that he talked about. He said before, Ainsley had no idea about plastic pollution. She don't know much about plastic pollution. But after a few weeks of Plastic This Big Business That, Ainsley was hooked. So I'm telling him, me too. After a few weeks of Plastic This Big Business That, I will be hooked, right? I'm also not very conversant with Shopify, so this is me telling him upfront what I am not good at. But I'm pretty sure I can complete an Udemy course on the topic to become comfortable with it almost as fast as you can get someone else to fill this position. Those are the things I don't know, nor am I good at least for now. Moving on to the things I'm great at. And I told him, excellent. So I covered every single thing he needed. First, I write excellent copy. I speak fluent English. I put a testimonial there. I am an excellent communicator. I put a testimonial there. I am hardworking and entrepreneurial, and I put a testimonial there. You understand? So just pause through this, and I'm going to share. The good thing about this is I'm going to share all of this in a document with you. It's going to be in a drive, but I'm going to share all of this, and I want you to handwrite every single one of them. And write every single one of my proposals. Write them out with pen and paper. I am not saying type. I am saying take a pen, take a book, and write every single one of these proposals. Let it get ingrained in your psyche, right? So now moving on. So continue. So I said eco-alternative sources and sells the most affordable and sustainable household products, and that's something I'd love to get behind if you'd hire me. If you'd have me, I'd look forward to hearing from you. Cheers, Ekaite Messiah. And did I send him? Okay, yeah, and I also reached out to him on LinkedIn. Hi Aiden, I love what you're doing with eco-alternatives. 95.5 TikTok followers can't be wrong. Now, you see, LinkedIn has very low word limit, right? Just 300 characters and you're done. And I said, looking forward to connecting. Best Messiah Ekaite. As simple as that. Bam. And I got the job, and I am working with eco-alternatives right now in my first C-level role or executive role, which is amazing, right? So now we are going to move on to my pitching framework and the psychology behind it. Now this has gone on for 1 hour, so I don't want to dive into this still on this video. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you.